Hey everyone, welcome back to my workshop. Today I'm showing how I cut and install wooden windowsills for a production home. It's simple, it's efficient, and yes, it's my secret weapon to looking like I know what I'm doing. First things first, I start with a small template and count how many windows I'm dealing with. Pro tip, don't skip this step or you'll find yourself halfway through wondering where you went wrong. And trust me, been there, done that. Then it's time to measure each window. I measure from corner B to corner B, in this case 35 and an eighth. And I write it all down because my memory is good, but hey, not that good. Now comes the real trick. I add 3 extra inches to length for an inch and a half overhang on each side, aka the ears. It's the little details like that that make the finished product look polished. And trust me, you'll want people to ask where you got your window, not why they look off. With the length sorted, I move on to the depth. The material starts at 7 inches, but I only need an inch and a half overhang, so I rip down to the size with the table saw. Here's a hack. Average your largest and smallest measurement. Add an inch and a half and you're golden. In this case, it's 4 3/4. Now, I mark each sill with the speed square, depth, ears, the whole shebang. It's like drawing a map to your destination, except this map leads to perfect cuts instead of bad decisions. Once marked, I cut the sections with my chop saw. Now, I've been using chop saw for years and it works great for this step. But if you're a beginner though, I recommend starting with something more controlled, like a jigsaw or a coping saw. But they're less precise and they can slow you down a bit, so take it slow. Safety always comes first. After cutting, I bevel the edges at a 45-degree angle and sand them smooth. This tiny detail makes a massive difference. It's like the cherry on top of your woodworking sundae. Before installing, I clean out the opening. I've learned the hard way that debris equals disaster. Once clean, I gently fit the sill in place, tapping it with the rubber mallet to avoid damaging the material. Remember, the goal here is snug, not stuck. When it's in place, I grab my speed square again to check that everything is level, straight, and square. Using the lip of the window as a guide makes this foolproof. Finally, I cut and install the apron, the piece that goes underneath the sill. It's 2 inches shorter than the sill, leaving an inch overhang on each side. The result? A chef's kiss, clean and professional. And that's it. If you enjoyed this or have any questions, drop them in the comments and don't forget to follow for more woodworking tips. Let me know what you'd like to see next. Until then, stay creative and keep building.